Hello, in this video, wanted to go over how to set up a lot of the custom fields that you'll use on a day-to-day basis in Rotor, such as your tags and your service types, and just how that then reflects throughout the system. So one of those things also will be how you can change the different lead stages in your funnel right here. So what you'll do that is on settings on the customization page. Right off the top, you'll see a list of tags that are already existing on your account. If you had these from onboarding, you might see a few here. Obviously, you can add different ones. So, North Utah. And then you can also delete and rearrange them. The ones that will be at the top are going to be the ones that will be at the top of the dropdown. So if you're commonly using a tag, that's probably what I would do is put it at the top. What's nice about these tags is you can bulk add them to selected customers or leads in those list views, which I can show in another video. And then you can also download so you can filter by tags and download applicable lists from there. With lead sources, these are obviously important because then you can better attribute your marketing spend. And our system forces to select a lead source. Whatever one is the top here is going to be the default applied to the lead or the customer. So this kind of helps if you're commonly, have a lot of reps that don't want to switch selecting a different lead source, having the top one as like door to door would probably be a good example there. And then these sources, what's nice about this is it also will flow as available options on the form fields for web forms that you're putting on your website. I can show that in another video as well. Lead stages, this is the pipeline view that I started the video with. So if you wanted to add like a quote scheduled stage or a bad line stage, so these are people maybe they called and the number was bad or just wasn't the right person. So maybe let's just save that. Service types, these are going to be the underlying services that your business offers. And this translates to on leads, like what service they're interested in, and as well as when you're signing up a customer for like a job series or a service plan, what service type that applies for that. Right now in our system, you can only, when you're signing up a customer's like plan or recurring job, you can only have like one service type selected. So for that reason, I've added a service type for this example of bundled, indicating that within a given service, they're doing multiple different services, maybe a combination of window washing and gutter cleaning. Service frequencies are pretty straightforward, just the frequencies that your business offers said service types. You can remove these, and then if you ever do remove them, our system will calculate the amount of jobs that needs to be created based off of the selection. So you would just go back into here and say, hey, maybe instead of just one time, I do offer like annual services. So it's a little different in the fact that that will be like a repeated service every year. Or maybe we do offer triannual as well as biweekly. And then custom is just if there's a frequency that doesn't necessarily fit that criteria. On the customized displays, this is where you might see some features are disabled on your plan or that are currently just not available to you right now. If there's certain things that you want to test out or are curious about exploring, you can contact us and we can discuss that. Sometimes too, like maybe we made a mistake and there are certain things that you need on there that wasn't communicated, so we can just work that out with you. And then also what's nice about this is if there's certain things you don't use or kind of feel like clutter your view, so you can turn them off and then your view will be customized accordingly. So I'll leave all those on for now, but that's what this all means here. But yeah, that's the majority of the customization page. Um, of course, can take a little bit of getting used to, but kind of how what that looks like in practice. If you go to like your customers, you'd be able to then filter out by those tags here, or filter out by those service types, frequencies, and then you'd be able to easily go in here and download that list, and you can apply multiple filters as well. So hope that helps. Let us know if you have any questions. Thanks.